You don't need to be at peace to start recovering. People think they have to reach some kind of personal clarity before they can stop drinking. That you need insight or self-forgiveness or emotional stability. That you need to understand everything first. You don't. You don't need peace to start recovering. You don't need to already be a better version of yourself. You don't need to feel calm or balanced or enlightened. You can start exactly as you are. There's a common belief that change begins with transformation. That one day you'll wake up and feel ready. You'll finally understand your past or resolve your anger or heal your anxiety. And then, once you're stable, then you'll quit. But that's backwards. You don't become better and then stop drinking. You stop drinking, and that's how better begins. People will delay recovery because they're waiting for the right emotional state. They say, I'm too angry right now, or I'm too stressed, or I'm too overwhelmed. I need to fix other things first. But the truth is, you don't need to fix everything first. In fact, you can't. You just need one small decision. Not a perfect decision, not a lifelong decision. Just one small, clear boundary. Not today, not this hour, not this moment. That's enough to begin. Some people think that recovery requires self-love. It doesn't. Or forgiveness. It doesn't. Or requiring understanding every root cause. It doesn't. Those things can come later, or slowly, or imperfectly, or not at all. They're definitely not prerequisites. You can begin recovery angry. You can begin anxious. You can begin resentful. You can even begin confused. If you're angry, use it. If you're tired of the cycle, use that. If you're embarrassed, use that. You don't need to feel serene. You just need to be done. And even done doesn't have to mean forever. It can mean I'm done for tonight. That counts. There's another lie that shows up early. I'll quit when I feel more stable. But alcohol doesn't create stability. It delays it. It blurs it. It stretches the instability out longer. It won't let you get to that more stable place. Peace is something that might only be possible after the substance is gone. Recovery isn't some spiritual achievement. It's a behavioral shift. It's not enlightenment. It's a boundary. You don't have to be a fully healed person to draw a line. You don't need a complete life plan. You don't need to know who you're becoming. You just need to choose differently in one moment. That's all it takes to start. There's a misconception that you have to deserve recovery, that you need to prove something first, that you need to have already improved. You don't. Recovery isn't a reward for becoming better. It's a tool that allows better to happen. You don't wait until you're strong to lift the weight. You lift the weight to become strong. If you're waiting for clarity, it may never arrive in the way you expect. Clarity often follows action, not the other way around. You don't need to understand every piece of your own story. You don't need to resolve every memory. You don't need to feel certain. You just need one quiet decision and then another. If you feel chaotic right now, that's not disqualifying. If you feel lost, that's not disqualifying. You don't need to have already reached nirvana to begin. You don't need to become someone new first. You can start messy. You can start uncertain. You can start without peace. Recovery doesn't begin when you finally feel ready. It begins when you decide to try. That decision can be small, quiet, and temporary, and it counts. If you're waiting for the perfect emotional state before you begin, you don't have to. You can start from wherever you are.